set the stage and headed down to Drake York.
Thank you so much, Brian. Tonight is the penultimate round of the 2024 NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget Championship, and an old friend of the series, Bakersfield Speedway, greets us once again. Hello, race fans. My name is Drake York. We welcome you to the great racing town of Bakersfield, California, hometown of four-time Indianapolis 500 winner Rocket Rick Mears and 2014 NASCAR Cup champion Kevin Harvick, and a place that has greeted the NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget since 1959. Bakersfield Speedway welcomes us into the fold once again, tonight is the final or second to last race of the 2024 NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget Championship season, and boy oh boy do things get interesting, especially this time of year. Let's take a look currently at our NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget points. Once again, it is Dason Persley heading the field. He has 1,390 points. Kanan McIntosh 54 behind here in the penultimate round. He closed in by 7 points over the two races at Merced Speedway, but he's going to be a big night tonight to close in, no doubt about it. Logan Seavey bumps up to third in points after his two performances at the Merced Speedway. Ryan Timms fourth, Zach Dahm fifth, Jacob Denny sixth, Justin Grant seventh, Gavin Miller eighth, Zach Weigel ninth, and Cale Drake rounding out the top 10. Let's take a look at a run of show tonight for the NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget Championship. Currently on the racetrack, there is some engine heat going on. From there, we'll go into Honest Abe Roofing. Actually, before that, getting held to myself there. Once we get through engine heat, we'll go into Dirt Draft Hot Laps, then into Honest Abe Roofing. Qualifying for heat race is the name of the game of the night. Top 5 advancing straight into the feature event. From there, we'll go to our Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts semi-feature, and then into our 30-lap feature event for the November Classic with the NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget Championship. This race has been anticipated for a while now. If you haven't been on social media or just flat out living under a rock like Patrick Starr, there's been some big news pertaining this race in recent weeks. Two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch is making his long-awaited midget debut. He'll be here at the Bakersfield Speedway tonight and then over at Ventura in preparation for his first run at the Chili Bowl Midget Nationals come January in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And no doubt about it, there has been no shortage of excitement to see Kyle Busch in a midget. He's quite the dirt racer too. A lot of people forget Kyle Busch has had a lot of success on the dirt. Even if you go back in time, he was a former winner of the Prelude to the Dream late model race at the Eldora Speedway, and even this season picked up 6 micro wins out at the Millbridge Speedway along with the Wednesday night Millbridge Track Championship. So very interesting to see Kyle Busch in the field. Another champion in his own right is in the field tonight. Tonight we finally get to see Cade Lewis in the field, fresh off his Avante Windows endorsed USAC Western States Championship earlier this year. He skipped out on the entire West Coast swing up to this point, but he's in the field here in his home race tonight with the NOS Energy Drink USAC National Midget Championship. Glad to see him in the field. And once again, before we get going, you're going to hear us talk about it a lot tonight. A lot of rain coming over to the Bakersfield Speedway over the last couple days or so. We just want to make sure we give a huge hat tip to the track crew here at Bakersfield Speedway. They've been hard at work the last couple days making sure this track is ready to go. And even today, we're here in the early hours of the morning trying to get this track ready to go, and they have done their due diligence. So once again, before we get going, I want to make sure we say a big thank you for the Bakersfield Speedway track crew for getting this one in here tonight. Well, engine heat, as we said, is out on the racetrack right now, and then we'll get into our dirt draft hot laps. So with that being said, let's take a look at our dirt draft driver v driver lineup. Ryan Timms was able to pick up the win over Jacob Denny out at the Merced Speedway. Tonight, he's got a high roller to go against. He's going against Sunshine Tyler Courtney. Courtney there on the left-hand side of your screen. You can find him post-race in the public lobby at USAC Driver 1. Sunshine's got Kyle Larson, Justin Grant, Zach Weigel, Brody Fusen, and Drake Edwards. Ryan Timms, of course, we talked about the reigning champion, if you will, from Merced just a few days ago. You can find him post-race in the public lobby at USAC Driver 2. He's got Ryan Timms, Justin Grant, Zach Weigel, Gavin Miller, and Carter Sarif on his dirt draft. And whoever wins tonight between Tyler Courtney and Ryan Timms will go on to play the winner, or I should say go on to play at the Ventura Raceway in our dirt draft driver v driver lineup. But once again, race fans, dirt draft highlights are right around the corner here at the November Classic. Stay tuned.
So cars continue to make their way out to the racing surface again for a little bit of engine heat and help finish ironing in this racing surface. If you have not done so yet, now is the time to play along with nxtbets.com/playusac. You can now play USAC for cash. Scan the QR code on the broadcast to sign up now and claim an exclusive USAC bonus. Don't miss out on the incredible opportunity to turn your racing passion into real rewards. Scan the QR code or go to nxtbets.com/playusac today. Must be 21 years or older to participate. Void where prohibited. Go to nxtbets.com/playusac to find out what is available in your state. If you win, you can post a screenshot of your winning bet slip to social media. Next time we're on Flow, we're going to feature you during the broadcast. Again, that is with hashtag MyUSACWin. So we can find out how well you did with nxtbets.com/playusac. Of course, betting closed for tonight, but we will be going over the odds of each driver coming into tonight's racing action. These odds provided to the United States Auto Club by NXT Bets. Kyle Larson is the odds-on favorite according to nxtbets.com at plus 148. A little further back in the field, Corey Day at plus 942. Of course, picking up a win in the doubleheader up at Merced. Carson Macedo, who won up at Tulare, plus 1274. Kyle Busch, plus 3,900. Tanner Thorson just ahead him at plus 3,631. A couple of drivers sitting a little bit further back in the odds. Justin Grant at plus 8521. The big odd, the long odd here, Jake Andriotti, 10,538. Speaking of the underdog bets here, look at the three that I'm looking at here. Emerson Axum at 67.97, Justin Grant at 85.21, and Carter Saar, very impressive, picking up his first career Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifying time up at Merced Speedway, going on to a solid finish with an 89.91. So those are the underdog bets for tonight's racing action. So cars continue to file out to the Speedway right here on the FloRacing broadcast. We'll take this opportunity to take a quick break. We'll be back to the November Classic.
Whatever you drive, however you drive. AMSOIL specially engineers lubricants to maximize power, performance, and protection in your vehicles, so you can work hard and play hard with confidence. Order online at amsoil.com.
Race fans, Dirt Draft is your #1 fantasy racing app. Play along with hundreds of events each year featuring the biggest stars in series and racing. Draft your team each race night and compete against hundreds of fans across the country. Or start your private league to battle your friends for the ultimate bragging rights. Accumulate points each race night and cash those points in for top prizes from the biggest brands. Sign up today and learn more at dirtdraft.com or download a Google Play or the App Store. Dirt Draft, your fantasy racing edge.
Are you looking for a new race car hauler, trailer, or easy-go golf cart? What about something dependable? How about buying from someone you can depend on? Contact Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts. They're a certified Featherlight dealer with all kinds of trailers and other products to fit your needs. Located just 2 hours north of downtown Indianapolis, Elliott's Custom Trailers will deliver your trailer or cart anywhere in the United States. No matter where you're from or what you're looking for, the goal is always the same: ultimate customer satisfaction. So don't wait. Contact Elliott's today and find a trailer or golf cart that fits your needs.
to our world. A world of dirt, drift, and dodging fate. A world where all of motorsport collides. A world of digging deep, of grit, glory, and bitter defeat. Inhabited by the strong, the fearless, the barely sane. Welcome to our world. Welcome to the world of NOS.
Go harder, faster, stronger with Rod End Supply. Whether you are running industrial, farming equipment, or a race car, Rod End Supply has the assortment of rod ends, radius rods, and specialty products that will help you lead the field in performance. Our superior design means our rod ends last longer and perform better, giving you the edge on the track and saving you money. Contact Rod End Supply or order online today at rodendsupply.com. We don't just sell them, we race them. rodendsupply.com. Serving the racing community for over 30 years.
It was in 2005 that we started TrailerAlarms.com, and we started it to help racers, race fans, and more protect their trailers, cars, and equipment. We'd like to invite you to check out our 2-time global award-winning trailer security system. We're American-made and the only trailer security system in the world with more than a 1-year warranty. Just visit TrailerAlarms.com today or contact Lyle for more information.
Welcome back to the broadcast here on FloRacing. The USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship live for the 8th running of the November Classic here in Bakersfield, California. Cars just making their way off of the Speedway after some engine heat. The track in fantastic condition despite all the moisture that fell down at this racetrack. The track actually earlier today didn't look like they needed much work done to it. The pits were the concern. The crew has been non-stop all day getting the pits in, having to pull a couple of the rigs in and get them parked, but nevertheless, most everybody able to find their parking spot without assistance. Dirt Draft Hot Lap's going to be coming up here in just a little bit. Dirt Draft's the first and only fantasy racing app where you can compete against fans from all over the world by choosing a team of 5 drivers from each USAC event. Based off of your drivers' results from tonight's event, you're then awarded points, which you can use for USAC tickets, broadcast, merchandise, and much, much more. The USAC Western Swing with a contest going on. Even a little bit of contest going on here among the production crews. So far, me and Devin have been going at it, and well, right now I'm whooping him. So we'll see if he can make a little bit of a comeback here tonight. I know Drake's going to be playing here. Christy Bemis also going to be playing along. Christy normally down in the infield and up in the tower here in the FloRacing broadcast. But new subscribers, when you go to Dirt Draft, have a choice of a USAC High Limits FloRacing or a Dirt Draft t-shirt, and they will ship that directly to you. Also, a shot at a $50 promo code for Deathridge Optics, $20 promo code for My Race Pass All Access, $10 promo code for GottaRace.com, as well as HuntTheFront.com, another $10 promo code there. But check it out, download it now. That's Dirt Draft. If you're just joining us here on the broadcast or in the grandstands, 36 drivers strong for the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship this evening. Another 15 on hand for the Lightning Sprints. John Candy will be the voice of the Lightning Sprints here tonight as on cue. The cars are going to make their way out to the Speedway for their hot laps, and I believe qualifying at the same time. Is that correct, John?
That's correct, Brian. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We've got California Lightning Sprints to accompany the USAC NOS Energy Drink Championship Series here at the Bakersfield Speedway. So this is how it works for the California Lightning Sprints. They get 4 laps for their hot laps, and that will be their qualifying effort. So it's a group qualifying. And the first car out across the line, that's Bobby Miknovich, the winningest driver in California Lightning Sprint Championship history. This is the 8th annual Western States Lightning Sprint Championship here tonight. last year, 2023, Bobby McNovich was fast qualifier and the main event winner. As we are dropping the green flag, we are underway with group qualifying for the California Lightning Sprint Cars. Out on track, Bobby McNovich, the 21X machine, the 41 of David Gasper, Jeff Dyer, in the number 4, the 13 of Peter Binker, and the 68 of Cody Binker. Coming around for lap number 1, 13.296 for Bobby McNovich. Gasper with a 14.149, 14.256 for Jeff Dyer. Peter Binker, 14.872 and a 15.646 for Cody Binker. So Bobby McNovich, that's the driver of the 21X machine, entering turn number 3. Into 3 off of turn number 4. What's he got on lap number 2? Can he get that 12-second lap time? Not quite that time by. His best lap, 13.122. David Gasper also out in the 41 machine. Brody Graham typically behind the wheel of that machine here in 2024, but he's going to focus on the midget. Here tonight, he's over there in turn number 3, coming off of turn number 4, 41 machine. Last time by, Gasper up to P2, 13.850, 13.850 right now, laying down the horsepower is the 21X machine of Bobby McNovich. You see the white flag in the air. We'll get the checker the next time by for the 21X machine, and that'll do it for session number 1 for the California Lightning Sprints. To the top, Bobby McNovich, 13.100, 13.100 for Bobby McNovich. Gasper coming off of turn number 4, and Bailey Schweitzer racing number 41 machine. He comes home in the number 2 spot, 13.739. Third quick, 13.622. Cody Binker and Jeff Dyer, 14.256. That is the California Lightning Sprint Car Hot Laps and Qualifying Session number 1. Bobby McNovich on the top spot, 13.100. So far, Bobby McNovich has 5 quick times here in 2024. Closest contender is Eric Greco with 4. Aiden Lang has 2 quick times in the 2024 season. And first car out for session number 2, that's the 42 machine. That's John Robertson. Cody Nye driving the 45. Leland Day from right here in Bakersfield, California. The hometown boy, the Day Motorsports Coffee Manufacturing number 97. Connor Spear out in the 57 machine. He hails from Fillmore, California. The Channel Islands floor covering area rug factory. CB Design Concepts number 57 picked up the win on the second session up in Merced when they were topless. They got the wings on here tonight. They're going to have a lot of speed on this hooked up racing surface. Once again, fantastic job from the Schweitzer Motorsports Racing family for getting this race in. Track is really, really fast right now, 13.100, knocking on the door of the sub 13-second lap. We'll see if we'll get it right here in session number 2. Right now, the time to beat, 13.100 from Bobby McNovich. Green flag's going to fall right here off of turn number 4, right on the 42 of John Robertson. Pat Kelly also out there. That's the 03 machine. Those are your 5 cars for session number 2. Lap number 1 for Robertson. Waiting on timing and scoring to catch up. Robertson clocked in 14.166, 13.955. For the 03 of Pat Kelly, Cody Nye, 13.437, and a 14.023 for Leland Day. McNovich still on that top spot with that 13.100. Best car in session number 2, that's the 42 machine of John Robertson, 14.166. White flag in the air one more time around for the group. The 42 of John Robertson down the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. A little bit through the middle goes that 57 to Connor Spear. Spear now getting a little bit held up from the 42 machine. That's going to hurt his time overall as he's all over the tail tank of Robertson coming off of turn number 4. Checker flag flying in the air. Bobby McNovich going to stay on that top spot. If our final car crossing the line can't knock him off. That's the 97 of Leland Day. It'll still be Bobby McNovich on that top spot, 13.100. Peter Binker looks second quick, 13.622, 13.739 for David Gasper, and John Robertson rounding out that top four in speed with a 14.021. Here we go, session number 3, our third and final session for the California Lightning Sprint Cars. 15 cars through the back gate for the support division for the USAC National NOS Energy Drink Midget Championship Series. First car across the line is the 4JR Seth Dyer, the Z8 machine. That is Zate Legend. Legend hails from Riverside, California, the West End Material Supply, Rubidoux Supply, Southridge Cycling, number Z8 for Zate Legend. Seth Dyer Jr., that's the father-son duo. The 4 and the 4JR, they hail from Yucca Valley. And the haircuts by Susie, the Carlos Dependable Machines, JC Auto Repair 4 and 4JR for the Dyer family. Sounding a little bit ill underneath the hood right now for the 4 machine. That's the 4JR of Seth Dyer. Hopefully that thing clears out as we come to the green flag coming off of turn number 4. Eric Greco in the 8G machine. Eric has 4 top qualifying efforts here in 2024. Let's see if he can knock off Bobby McNovich with that 13.100. First lap for Greco, 13.658, driving the 8G machine. He's coming off of turn number 4. The sideways designed Jansen's 8G machine, lap number 2, 13.525, 13.525 for Eric Greco. Getting quicker and quicker. Let's see if he can get a little bit more out of the 8G here on lap number 3. 13.336, 2/10 of a second faster for Eric Greco. Zate Legend, the Z8 machine, last time by 14.256. Problems once again for Seth Dyer and the 4JR. Greco, 13.345, 13.345. This will be the 5th and final time around. Greco still best lap, 13.345. That last lap was a 13.554. Checker flag in the air for the 8G of Greco. 13.345. That'll be the fast time for the 8G. So that's going to be it for the California Lightning Sprint Cars. To the top, Bobby McNovich, 13.100. David Gasper, third quick, 13.739. Peter Binker, 13.662. Then you go down to 13.722 for Leland Day and Eric Greco, 13.345. Those are your top 5 drivers for the California Lightning Sprint Cars. And just like that, we're going to send it over to Brian Hubert as we've got a great night ahead of us with these USAC National Midgets here tonight in Bakersfield.
Thank you very much. Again, 36 drivers on hand for the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. 4 groups of Dirt Draft Hot Laps going to be coming up here in just a moment. Live timing and scoring for your California Lightning Sprints is via My Race Pass. Live timing and scoring for the United States Auto Club can be found with the Race Monitor app. Quick reminder that everything you see on Race Monitor, My Race Pass, social media, and thereon is unofficial throughout the course of the night's racing action. All official news, notes, points, and updates will be posted at the close of racing action at USACRacing.com. Nevertheless, make sure to find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to follow along with all the action throughout tonight's endeavor. So The cars making their way out on track. Cade Lewis, he's from right here in town. The Wireless 101, factory came by Sure Built Suspension, Speedway Toyota, Spike Chassis, Dogfish Tails, Epco Off-Road number 101. He makes his way down the front straightway. The Kiwi-backed venture. Dean Alexander, the car owner on that number 101. Jacob Denny making his way into turn number 1 right now. He's at Galloway, Ohio on the Trent Shoring, Rodella Fabrication, FK Rod Ends, Ed Pink Power, Link Chassis, Tom Malloy owned at number 25. Rolling into turns 1 and 2 at Elk Grove, California. DriveOfTheFlowRacing.com, HendrickCars.com, KNC Drywall, Durst JVI Group, Silva Motorsports, Speedway Power DMI number 1K. That's Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson in the 1K. Brody Graham out of Bakersfield, California, driving the RPM B&B Oilfield Consulting, Finish Line Signs, Western Metalcraft, SR11X Spike Chassis number 66, making his way around to the front straightaway again, Graham in 66. Unfortunately, not able to make it out to the track at Merced. He'll try again here tonight at Glendale, Arizona. Driver the Torgerson Racing, Smith Titanium, Race Composite Repair, Mount Stout Motorsports, Spike SR11 number 88A. That is Austin Torgerson. Austin Torgerson in the number 88. Driver to Las Vegas, Nevada, rolling down the back straightaway. Driver the Haas Racing, Southern Wood Products, Beauty Books, Chevrolet Triple X, number 20X. That is Kyle Haas. Kyle Haas in the number 20X. Here at the flag stand, that's Buddy Copefoy out of Pingrove, California. Driver the Mobile 1 TRD Curb Records, IWX, KKM Curb Agajanian, Speedway Total Link Chassis number 71. Cars just about ready to get wound up here in Dirt Trap Hot Lap session at number 1 of 4. Again, 36 drivers on hand here tonight. Cars coming to speed. One we haven't told you about yet. Rolls through turns 1 and 2. He'll hit the back straightway out of Bakersfield, California. Driver the 5-1 Trucking, Race PA Motorsports, Stanton Spike. Rusty Carlisle on number 51. That is Brody Fusen. Brody Fusen and the number 51 also on track. Everything thumping under the bonnet of the number 88A. Again, he just was not able to make it out to the track. Merced, neither of the Mountstown cars, actually. Team having to end up scratching from competition. Quick check of lap times, 12:9:31 so far. Excuse me, 12:9:21. Jacob Denny. Buddy Copefoy at a 12:9:31. 13:007 for Kyle Larson. Brody Graham at a 13:698. Cade Lewis, 13:9698. Brody Fusen, 13:8 flat, 14:079 and 15:114. Torgerson and Haas currently making up the field here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1. But again, Jacob Denny right now is the quickest, 12:9:21. Official one-lap track record established by Cannon McIntosh. That was back in November of 2021, a 12:3:47. So once we get out of our Dirt Draft Hot Laps, we'll roll directly into Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. The official fire prevention solution of the United States Auto Club is Inferno Armor, created for the motorsports industry and now used in many applications. Inferno Armor quickly and easily makes fabrics fire retardant and heat resistant. Inferno Armor can be used on any fabric to reduce the spread of fire and effectively block the transmission of conductive and radiant heat. Simply put, it's high-performance fire protection in a convenient spray. Inferno Armor will present the fire move of the night in all 3 USAC national divisions throughout the 2024 season and will award the driver that puts on a fire of a show a complimentary bottle of Inferno Armor. Just letting the drivers roll around and iron in the track where they see fit. We'll set them loose one more time here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1. Again, Jacob Denny so far quickest at a 12.9 to 1 second lap. (12.819). Jacob Denny still atop of the speed charts here. Buddy Kofoid, a 12.931. Kyle Larson, a 12.947. Cade Lewis, 13.005. Brody Fusen, a 13.513. Brody Graham, a 13.565. Torgerson, 13.719. And Haas at a 15.114. Next round of Dirt Draft Hot Laps out to the Speedway, we should find Terry Nichols. The Master Design and Construction Chevrolet Spike Chassis, Seavers Automotive number 1P on track. That makes his way onto the back straightway. Another driver ended up being absent from action up at Merced out of Springfield, Illinois. The Woodland Auto Display, Nutri-Right Berry Growers, Inland Rigging, MP Environmental, one-way spike number 8W over in turns 1 and 2. That is Chase McDermott. Chase McDermott in the number 8W. Rolling up to the flag stand now at Peoria, Arizona. The Avante Windows and Doors, Beaver Stripes, Apache Transport, CK Electric, Stanton Spike, Petty Performance Racing number 3P. That is Drake Edwards. Drake Edwards in the 3P. Hailing in Las Vegas, Nevada, driver the Lucas Oil Products, FloRacing.com, Speedway Powered Link Chassis, number 51B. That is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch in the 51B. Kyle originally slated to be in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1. The crew had been working feverishly, trying to make sure the seat was properly mounted and everything to the liking. You know, the driver, the number 51 here, so able to make his way out in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 2. The 39T on track. That is Troy DeGayton at Wickenburg, Arizona, driving the Next Gen Landscaping, Esslinger XT Powered Boss Chassis, Blackwell Motorsports, the Mrs. DeGayton, number 39T. Travis behind the wheel of that machine up at Merced here just a few days ago. Out of Simi Valley, California, driver the Southern California Electric Firm. Haas Abbey Carpet Chevrolet Triple X Chassis number 18. That is Todd Haas. Todd Haas in the number 18, making his way down onto the back straightaway. Rolling up to the flag stand out of Corona, California, driving the Trico Construction Esslinger BB7 Powered Stewart Chassis, Esslinger Engineering 68 Motorsports number 68. That is Ronnie Gardner. Ronnie Gardner in the number 68. The 31B rolling into turns 1 and 2. The drivers out of Pocahontas, Illinois. The Smart Machine Tool, Dave.com, ZMAX BP Fab, Stanton Spike Chassis entry. That is Zach Dom. Zach Dom in the number 31B. Next driver to tell you about makes his way into turn number 1 at Bixby, Oklahoma. The Gear Wrench TRD Mobile 1 Curb Record, Speedway Total Link Chassis, KKM Curb Virginia number 71K. That's Cannon McIntosh. Cannon McIntosh in the number 71K. Rolling next into turns 1 and 2 out of Lemoore, California. Driving the complete parts and equipment, Tarleton & Sons Empire. King Chassis, Speedway Toyota, number 99 AU. That is Carson Macedo. Carson Macedo in the number 99. Field being told to give themselves some room over the receiver one-way communication. Now they'll see the drop of the green flag. We're underway here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 2. Carson Macedo so far the quickest driver on track. He's 5th quick overall at 13.033 second lap for the driver of the number 99 AU. Going to victory lane up at Tulare. Swept the day with a win in sprint car competition as well. Zach Dahm currently 6th on the grid. He is 2nd quick on track currently at 13.189. The Kyle Beilman owned at number 31B. Chase McDermott currently 3rd on track. He's 7th overall. As Cannon McIntosh coming around final time, and he's going to jump ahead of everybody up to 4th quick in the 71K, 13.004. Again, 13.004 for the gear wrench number 71. So just like we saw in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 1, we will go under caution. We'll let the drivers roll around where they see fit, and then we'll set them loose for one more session. So Dason Pursley able to get a little bit of room back. 48 points at Merced. It's up to 54 points now between himself and Cannon McIntosh. 1,390 to 1,336 rather for Cannon McIntosh. Logan Seavey currently sitting in 3rd. Ryan Timms in 4th. Zach Dahm in 5th. Jacob Denny, Justin Grant, Gavin Miller, Zach Weigel, and Cale Drake currently make up the top 10. Of course, you can see the entire rundown when you go online to USACRacing.com. Indy Metal Finishing is the official sponsor of the USAC work area. Indy Metal Finishing is a family-owned and operated business with 30 years of experience in the industry. Their mission, to support their customers with an exceptional level of quality and service. Conveniently located only minutes from downtown Indianapolis, Indy Metal Finishing offers Type 2 and Type 3 anodizing chemical conversions, passivation, electroless nickel services to motorsports, medical, military, aerospace, and manufacturing industries. Indy Metal Finishing is ISO certified and holds an FFL license. Visit them online at indymetalfinishing.com. Field getting word over the receiver to begin spreading out once again. They'll go green, white, checkered. Give the drivers just a couple more laps. Jacob Denny remains quickest here in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, a 12.819 for the driver of the Tom Aloyo number 25. New quick driver, Carson Macedo in the 99 AU, 12.669. eclipsing Jacob Denny's time by a little more than a tenth of a second. So Carson Macedo now quickest overall here in Dirt Draft Hot Laps at a 12.669. Jacob Denny a 12.819. Drake Edwards 12.835. Buddy Kofoy 12.931. And Kyle Larson now fifth quick at a 12.974. Drake York just readying up. Macedo may have the quickest lap time, but it was just about. Very long night. Going to get a look at it here in the FloRacing replay. Went in, biked her up big over into turn 3. Saved it just shy of running up into the wall. So a credible piece of driving for the driver who's normally in competition with the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars. Next round of cars out to the Speedway out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Driver the NOS Energy Drink, FloRacing.com, KNC Drywall, Silva Motorsports, EMI, HendrickCars.com, number 23C. This is Tyler Courtney. Tyler Courtney in the number 23C. Zach Weigel pulling onto the back straightaway out of Belpre, Ohio. The Dave Noss Auto Outlet S2 Cyber Security, Speedway Toyota, Spike Chassis, CB Industries, number 89. Brant Twitty on track at Bakersfield, California. Maranatha Gardening and Landscaping, RPM, Kevin Twitty, Esslinger, Spike Chassis, number 4T. Making his way into turns 1 and 2. The 55, the young ladies out of Cloverdale, Ohio. The JFM, HP Enterprises, Chevrolet Triple X, Lambert Motorsports, number 55. That is Abby Holbein. Abby Holbein in the number 55. Carter Sarf here on the front straightaway. DriveOfTheDave.com, Smart Machine Tool, DMI, Stanton SR11X powered, Spike Chassis, Biomin Motorsports, number 31 against Sarf in the number 31 machine. Into turns 1 and 2. He's out of Greenfield, Indiana. Driver the dueling machine. Kerb Breckers, TJ Ford, CSI, Joe Dueling, Kerb Ekajanian, and Stanton Spike, number 63. That is Cale Coons. Cale Coons in the number 63. Here on the front straightway, he's out of Clovis, California. Driver the Durst Sander Engineering, 4C's Construction. Bob Worth Mopar powered, Bullet by Spike, Willie Kano, number 4. That is Corey Day. Corey Day in the number 4. Emerson Axum makes his way towards turns 1 and 2 right now to Franklin, Indiana. Driver the Curb Records, IWX, Mobile 1, Speedway Toyota Link Chassis, number 67K. And the driver in 67s out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Driver the IWX, Mobile 1, Curb Records, JBL, Speedway Toyota Link Chassis, number 67. That is Ryan Timms. Ryan Timms in the number 67. Timms rolling directly behind his teammate in that Curb Records, number 67K. Getting wound up and ready to go here. Dirt Draft Hot Lap session at number 3 of 4. Again, if you're just joining us here on the broadcast, Carson Macedo so far the quickest driver in Dirt Draft Hot Laps at a 12.669. Jacob Denny at 12.819. Drake Edwards 12.835. Buddy Kofoy 12.931. Kyle Larson 12.974. Dom, McIntosh, Lewis, McDermott, and Gardner currently make up the top 10. Problems for Carter Sarf here. The car coming to a very slow rest just in front of the flag stand. A little bit of problems for the Biomin Motorsports number 31 machines up at Tulare to start off the week during Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Problem quickly rectified. Both drivers able to go on and compete as normal throughout the course of the racing program. Of course, Sarf picking up a Honda State Roofing quick qualifying time, the first time in his career up at Merced. As Drake alluded to earlier, USAC's National Midget Competition, a long history here in Bakersfield, California. Back to Davey Moses getting the job done in August of 1959. Track continuing to gain speed. Ryan Timms now second quick at a 12:738.069 off of the pace of Carson Macedo. Corey Day, second quickest on track. He's fifth quick overall at a 12:849. Tyler Courtney following him at sixth quick at a 12:888. So Carson Macedo remains quickest at a 12:669. Question is, will we see the track record fall here tonight? Cannon McIntosh holds that record at a 12:347. Established November 16, 2021. So as we've done in the previous two hot lap sessions, we will let the drivers roll around where they see fit. Set them loose for a green-white checkered run before we bring out Dirt Draft hot lap session at number 4. Steel Brand Coatings has continuously raised the bar in the industry for nearly half a century by making powder coat a thing of the past. Trusted worldwide since 1974, Steel has provided extraordinary performance in numerous applications across diverse industries, including architecture, construction, food processing, automotive, power sports, motorsports, aerospace, and countless DIY projects. When you want to win, that means using the best, and that's Steel Brand Coatings. Visit steelit.com for more information. Car IQ has created a payment solution aimed at fleets that allows cars and trucks to connect to gas pumps to pay for fuel without the need of a fuel card or credit card. Car IQ Payment Solutions, Car IQ Pay, replaces fleet card products and protects against fraud while significantly reducing back-office vehicle reconciliation. Learn more at gocariq.com today. Cookout presents always fresh, never frozen burgers, barbecue, hot dogs, all cooked fresh every day. And get this, over 40 different flavors of shakes, all prepared fresh by hand every day. It's all yours. Find a Cookout location near you. Visit cookout.com. New NOS Zero Sugar is here. Zero Sugar, 100% NOS. Stop by the NOS Energy Sampling Station to grab a complimentary can to try one today, or to find a retailer near you, go to drinknos.com. Make sure to follow them on social media at NOS Energy Drink. Get after it, race fans, with new NOS Zero Sugar. Look out. Dale Coons getting a little out of shape there over in turns 3 and 4. The car getting back underneath him. Oh, big bike, and Cale Coons upside down over in turns 1 and 2. Cale saved it in 3 and 4, got back on the throttle, unfortunately. Biked up and went over in turns 1 and 2. As we can look down and see, he is starting to trying to make his way out of that Joe dueling machine number 63. So good news from trackside. Cale out of the car and able to walk away. Joe and crew going to have some work to do on that number 63, however. So the safety crew going to work to hook up the number 63. Drake York is down getting a look at it. Drake, down to you.
Thank you so much, Brian. The first thing that pops out to me on damage of the race car, usually this is on the left side, so it knocked off the oil tank, and you can kind of see it flying through the air there on that impact. The front axle looks a little bit damaged. In fact, yes, there is some damage on the left side of that front axle, but the rest of it, Brian, from the quick looks I've gotten of the race car, there is some damage to the rear axle as well. So and it looks like the drag link hanging down as well. So actually a lot of damage on the 63 of Cale Kuntz's car. Hopefully Jerry and the boys in the pit area can get this thing put back together and make it out for Honest Abe Roofing qualifying, but that's going to be a tall task.
Thank you very much. Fortunately, Cale being in Dirt Drive Top Lap session number 3 does give him a little bit of time, but qualifying a rapid fire here at the Bakersfield Speedway. Quick look at the replay, and again, he had saved it in 3 and 4. Not the case over in turns 1 and 2. Again, going in, just getting her on the bike, and fortunately that Schwinn got kicked out right from underneath him. Well, he came looking for something. Unfortunately, that was not it. The field getting refired here for the continuation of Dirt Drive Top Lap session number 3. Track cleared, everybody back to speed. Again, Carson Macedo so far quickest here in Dirt Drive Top Laps at a 12.669. Hop, skip, and a jump for Courtney. Cloud just about rolled in on Sunshine over in turns 3 and 4. Got the pogo stick under control, get that thing from going all the way over. Macedo remains quickest at a 12.669. Ryan Timms at a 12.738. Jacob Denny, 12.819. Drake Edwards, 12.835. And Corey Day, fifth quick at a 12.849. Tyler Courtney, Buddy Kofoid, Emerson Axum, Brant Twitty, and Kyle Larson now make up the top 10. Looked up right as Tyler Courtney was starting to really get to bounce. And in fact, here on the speech, looking back over turns 3 and 4 on the broadcast, and yeah. And that last little hit, pretty solid to the down tubes. Dirt Drive Time Lap session number 4 out to the Speedway. Cale Drake out of Collinsville, Oklahoma. The iBlock Toyota, PageKC.com. Speedway Total Link Chassis, KKM, Kerbeck, Virginia, number 97K. Out on the Speedway, making his way over to turns at 3 and 4. At a Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, originally at a Minden, Nevada. Driver the Trent Shoring, Rodilla Fabrication, FK Ronis, Tom Malloy on Ed Pink Link number 25M. That is Tanner Thorson. Tanner Thorson here on the front straightaway in the 25M. Gavin Miller coming up at the flag stand. He's out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, driving the Sound Gear Toyota Racing Development Mobile One Curb Records iBox Speedway Total Link chassis number 97. Just past the flag stand out of Sutter, California, driving the McVeigh Trucking, Indy Custom Stone, Factory QRC, Prime 47, Southern Pacific Farm, CGCPA's Abacus Racing number 57. That is Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey in the number 57. Getting a live onboard shot here of the broadcast from the number 57 there for a moment. Alex Karpowitz out of Spring Branch, Texas. Driver the Banks Power, Amsoil, Smith Titanium, Rockwell Security, Link Chassis, Mounts Down Motorsports number 19. Rolling over into turns at 3 and 4. Here on the front straightaway out of Ione, California, piloting the NOS Energy Drink and ViroFab, MPV Express RMS Racing, Toyota Spike number 2. That is Justin Grant. Justin Grant in the 2. Young lady coming to you out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, driver the Indy Power Sports, Mission Roofing, AP Driver Development, Southern Pacific Farms, LSI, the Auto Ranch, Abacus Racing number 58. That is Miss Kaylee Bryson. Kaylee Bryson in the number 58. Caden Zarelli out of Stockton, California, the All-Pro Coatings, Teltac, SB Properties, SR11X Spike Chassis number 32, making his way over to turns 3 and 4. And another driver to tell you about makes his way at the exit of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway out of Locust Grove, Oklahoma. He is the current points leader with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. Driver the PristineAuction.com, NOS Energy Drink, Speedway Toyota, Spike Chassis, CB Industries, TRD number 86. That is Dason Pursley. Dason Pursley in the number 86. Field goes to green here in Dirt Drive Hot Lap session at number 4. Honest Abe Roofing qualifying set to follow. Oh my. Sorelli, the car getting tied at the exit to number 4. The 97K just about ran out of real estate. Thought he was going to go ahead and use the left rear as a ramp. Could have put a piece of paper between them there for a second. Luckily, the Eibach number 97 able to make his way by unscathed. Cale Drake, the quickest driver on track. He is third quick overall at a 12.805, a 128.05 seconds for the Ibach. KKM Kerbagajanian, number 97K. AMSOIL is the title sponsor of the USAC Sprint Car National Championship. Why choose AMSOIL synthetic lubricants? AMSOIL delivers next level power, performance, and protection built in the lab so you can feel it on the road. Visit the AMSOIL booth or order from AMSOIL.com. Hoosier Racing Tires, the official tire of the United States Auto Club. For more information on the tires designed for champions, go online to HoosierTire.com. If you haven't stopped by the USAC merchandise trailer, make sure and head down because inventory is getting low on all the official race gear must-haves, whether it's t-shirts, hats, hoodies, even had blankets at one point. Unfortunately, those are now sold out. Make sure to follow their Facebook page as well for new merchandise and special offers all season long. While you're down there, you can also find out each and every driver's name, hometown, sponsor, chassis, and engine information by purchasing a driver roster. They're available for $1 at the USAC merchandise trailer. They're located just outside turns 3 and 4. Looking back over there, see the NOS tent. That is where you can pick up a complimentary can of NOS energy drink. Of course, new NOS Zero Sugar. Zero Sugar, 100% NOS. Stop by and grab you one today. The Logan CV merchandise trailer has been making its way up and down the road with us here on the West Coast. KKM Kerbagajanian also with merchandise available. And that is outside turns 3 and 4. Again, to follow along with the racing action here tonight, you can find USAC on Facebook by searching for USAC Racing, on Twitter and Instagram at USAC Nation, and of course, via the Race Monitor app. A reminder, everything you see on social media as well as Race Monitor is unofficial. All official news, notes, points, and updates will again be found at the close of tonight's racing program at USACRacing.com. One of our California Lightning Sprints needing to fire, so that car now clear for the racing surface. So we will wrap up here. Again, drivers getting a green-white checker to finish up Dirt Draft Hot Laps. That'll bring a close to Dirt Draft Hot Laps, and Carson Macedo sets the bar for speed, 12.669. Cale Drake at 12.682. Ryan Timms, 12.738. Tanner Thorson, a 12.753. And Jacob Dinians, a fifth quick overall at a 12.819. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer, will present the Fast Qualifying Award for all 3 USAC National Divisions throughout the 2024 season. Honest Abe has been installing, repairing, and maintaining residential roofs since 2005, and they want to give you the perfect roof to protect your home and keep you comfortable. Honest Abe provides the fastest service in the roofing industry, and they're supporting the fastest driver in qualifications. Visit honestaberoofing.com today to schedule your free roof inspection. 1 car at a time, 2 laps. Quickest lap will count towards their qualifying effort. Again, the current USAC 1-lap track record in midget competition, Cannon McIntosh, a 12.347 seconds, establishing that time in November of 2021. So again, Carter Sarf, who had problems during dirt draft hot laps, they will allow the team to fire the car and take it back down into the pit area. Dave.com, the work area sponsor of the Chili Bowl Nationals. Of course, here in USAC competition, it is Indy Metal Finishing. The green lights come on around the 1/3 mile oval. The clock will begin. The first time by. And the first driver to trip the clock's out of Galloway, Ohio. Driver the Trent Shoring, Rodilla Fabrication, FK Rod, and Zed Pink Power and Link Chassis, Tom Beloy, number 25. This is Jacob Denny. Jacob Denny in the number 25. He'll set the mark at a 12.785, 1:2.785 seconds. 2 starts here at Bakersfield in USAC National Midget Competition. Finished 23rd in 2022, 9th 1 year ago. Comes around lap number 2, slower, 12.848, a 12.785, and lap number 1 will be his best attempt. That was Jacob Denny. Driver on track now, coming to us out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Driver of the Haas Racing, Sunland Wood Products, Beauty Books, Chevrolet, Triple X, Haas Racing number 20X. This is Kyle Haas. Kyle Haas in the number 20X. A little crossed up that time over in turns 1 and 2. She is all kinds of tight at the exit turn number 4. And a little bit of a flutter under the hood of that number 20X, a 14.930. The engine not quite cranking on all 4 cylinders here as he makes his way into turns 3 and 4. Still going to come around on lap number 2. Had a 14.930 on lap number 1. On lap number 2, he does improve at a 14.499, 1:44.99 seconds for Kyle Haas. Semi-feature event in both outings up at Merced to open up his western swing here with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. As he'll go ahead and make his way down into the pit area. Contestant number 3 out to the Speedway, and he's out of Pengrove, California. Driver the Mobile 1, TRD Curb Records, IWX, KKM, Curb Janie, and Speedway Total Link Chassis number 71. This is Buddy Kofoid. Buddy Kofoid and the number 71. 8-time winner on the season, 7 times with the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars. Throw in a preliminary night win up with the Chili Bowl Nationals. And lap number 1, he's going to go quick time at a 12.633, 1:2.633 seconds for the driver of the KKM Curb Janie number 71 machine. Brings her off at turn number 4. Does he improve on lap number 2? He does. 12.472. 1:2.472 seconds. We are getting close to the track record again. Cannon McIntosh holds on to that at a 12.347. But Buddy Kofoid now quickest at a 12.472. He's from right here in town. Driver of the B&B Oilfield Consulting, Western Metalcraft, K1 Race Gear, Graham Racing, SR11X, Spike Chassis number 66. This is Brody Graham. Brody Graham in the number 66. First time behind the wheel of a USAC National Midget. Driver the finished second at the Tulsa Shootout, an outlaw non-wing competition earlier this year, making his USAC debut. Comes around lap number 2, a 13.181, 1:3.181 seconds. Lap number 1 was a 13.765. Not a bad start for the driver of the number 66. First time on track on this swing out of Glendale, Arizona. Driver the Torgerson Racing, Smith Titanium, Race Composite Repair, SR11 Spike Chassis, Mount Stout Motorsports number 88A. This is Austin Torgerson. Austin Torgerson and the number 88, 13.359 on lap number 1 was set to be on track up at Merced. Unfortunately, the team scratching from competition. As they'll come around to lap number 2, better at a 14.826. Or excuse me, 13.181 on lap number 2. 13.765 on lap number 1. As the next driver to take time comes to you out of Elk Grove, California. Driver of the FloRacing.com, HendrickCars.com, KNC Drywall, Durst, JBI Group number 1K. This is Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson in the number 1K, 13.048 seconds on lap number 1. 2 starts, including a win in USAC competition here. In 2019, comes around lap number 2, better, third quick at a 12.862, 128.62 seconds for Kyle Larson. Out of Bakersfield, California, driver of the 5-1 Trucking, Stanton SR11X Bike Chassis, Race PA Motorsports, Rusty Carlisle own number 51. This is Brody Fusen. Brody Fusen in the number 51. 6 quick on his opening lap at a 13.273, 132.73 seconds. Finished 17th here 1 year ago in USAC National Midget Competition. Brings it off at turn number 4. And lap number 2 for Fusen, better, 5th quick at a 13.115, 13.115 seconds for the driver of the number 51. Speaking of number 51s, this one's out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Driver of the Lucas Oil Products, FloRacing.com, Speedway powered link chassis, number 51B. This is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch in the number 51B. 4th quick on his opening lap at a 12.970. 12.970 seconds of lap number 1 for the driver making his USAC National Midget debut. Makes his way off at turn number 4. We'll see if he improves on lap number 2. And he does. 12.921. Still 4th quick for Kyle Busch in the 51B. A little bit of a snafu there into turns 1 and 2 for your 2024 Avante Windows and Doors USAC Western State Midgets champion. In the Wireless 101, Dean Alexander owned Ebco Off-Road, Dogfish Tail, Speedway Toyota Spike Chassis number 101. This is Cade Lewis. Cade Lewis in the 101, 13.481 on his opening lap. Looking for improvement here on lap number 2. He will light modeler with the left front flying around to the front straightaway. And he does. 13.088 for Cade Lewis, 6th fastest currently in the 101. Chase McDermott out to the Speedway in the 8W out of Springfield, Illinois. Driver of the Woodland Auto Display, Nutri-Rite Berry Growers, one-way powered, Spike Chassis, MP Environmental, Inland Rigging, number 8W. Comes around to lap number 1, 3rd quick at a 12.820, 128.20 seconds for Chase McDermott. 2 wins on the season, including his first career USAC National score during the opener of the BC 39 up at the dirt track of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Goes 2nd quick on lap number 2, a 12.635, 126.35 seconds for Chase McDermott. Eleventh driver onto the track to qualify. Going to be Troy DeGayton. He's out of Wickenburg, Arizona. Driver of the Next Gen Landscaping, Blackwell Motorsports, the Mrs. DeGayton, Esslinger powered Bosch chassis number 39T. Brings it around to lap number 1, 10th quick at a 13.566, 135.66 seconds for the driver of the number 39. Making his first start of the USAC Western Swing here. His son Travis behind the wheel up at Merced. Made the show in round number 2, ended up with a 23rd place finish. Comes around on his 2nd attempt. Better on time, not position. 13.460, 10th quick currently for Troy DeGayton. Driver 2nd in points with the USAC Western State Midgets comes to you out of Peoria, Arizona. Driver of the Avante Windows and Doors, Beaver Stripes, Apache Transport, CK Electric, Petty Performance Racer number 3P. This is Drake Edwards. Drake Edwards going 2nd quick on his opening lap at a 12.633, 126.33 seconds for the driver of the number 3P. 17th up at Tulare, 18th and 20th up at Merced. He'll come around lap number 2. A little bit slower, 13.129. Lap number 1's the one he'll stand on, 13.633. 2nd quick currently for Drake Edwards. Buddy Kofoid, the one they're all chasing right now at a 12.472. As Terry Nichols works down to the back straightaway in the Masters Design and Construction Chevrolet powered Spike Chassis, Seaver's Automotive. Nichols Beckfelder Motorsports number 1P. And problems continuing. This time able to get a qualifying lap in at least, 15.562, 13th for Terry Nichols. Chasing mechanical problems up at Merced, and it looks like the Gremlins will continue to haunt him here tonight. As Buddy Kofoid remains quickest, 12.472. Drake Edwards, 12.633. Chase McDermott, 12.635. Jacob Denny at 12.785. And Kyle Larson, 12.862. Currently make up the top 5. Driver that went to victory lane up at Merced. He's out of Lemoore, California. Driver the complete parts and equipment, Tarleton & Sons, Empire, Speedway, Toyota, King Chassis, number 99 AU. This is Carson Macedo. Carson Macedo, 12th quick on his opening lap at 13.597, 1:35.97 seconds. Win at Tulare, 2nd in Merced in 8 feature number 1. Finished 5th in 8 feature number 2. 4 starts here in Bakersfield. He ran 5th here 1 year ago. Comes around lap number 2. Quick time at a 12.380, 1:23.80 seconds for Carson Macedo. So close to the track record, a 12.347. Macedo coming around with a 12.380. As the next driver on track is Zach Dahm. He goes 9th quick on his opening lap at 13.074. Driver of the number 31B out of Pocahontas, Illinois, the Smart Machine Tools, Stanton Spike, number 31. Lap number 2, 5th quick at a 12.777, 1:27.77 seconds for Zach Dahm. And on track now, he is the track record holder out of Bixby, Oklahoma. Driving the gear wrench, TRD Bubble 1 Curb Record, Speedway Total Link Chassis number 71K. This is Cannon McIntosh. Cannon McIntosh, lap number 1, 5th quick, a 12.704, 1:27.04 seconds. 5 career 8 feature starts here at Bakersfield. Top 5 in his last 3 attempts. A 5th, 4th, and 4th place finish for the driver of the number 71K. Comes around lap number 2. He'll be a little bit slower, 12.720, a 12.704 on lap number 1 for Cannon McIntosh. Oh, look out. Got a little failure to launch out of the pit area here. Driver's still with the tow truck giving push. Todd Haas in the number 18. The Southern California electric firm, Chevrolet Triple X, Haas Abbey Carpet, number 18. Silence beneath the bonnet. Not sure it falls within the rules. But he does have the push truck assisting him around. It looks like he's going to get a lap in. Now I got to stay on him. We got to see what that Dodge really has. Yeah, she's going to break loose. We got some noise. We'll see if we get some fire. By the way, 48.528 seconds being pushed by the tow truck. So now the car fires and he will take off at speed. Just joining us out here on the West Coast, looking for his first career USAC National 8-feature start. Here at the 1/3 mile oval, goes 15th quick on his opening lap, a 13.460, 13.460 for the driver of the number 18. Oh, man. About backed her up to the wall, got her on the right rear a little bit. A good save, though, and lap number 2. Going to be a 13.887, so 13.460. So despite the mechanical problems, he was able to get things figured out. Able to go ahead and take his qualifying time. The 5-time Western State Midget Champion out of Corona, California. Driving the Trico Construction, Esslinger BB7 powered Stewart chassis, 6'8 Motorsports number 68. This is Ronnie Gardner. Ronnie Gardner in the number 68. 8th quick on his opening lap at a 12.851, 1:28.51 seconds. Brings her through turns 3 and 4. Hard onto the right rear, round to the front straightaway. Lap number 2, better. 3rd quick at a 12.596, 1:25.96 seconds for Ronnie Gardner. At a Belpre, Ohio, on the gas now, on the back straightaway, driving the Dave Noss Auto Outlet, S2 Cyber Security, McCarthy Real Estate, Speedway Toyota Spike Chassis, Commercial System Plus, CB Industries number 89. This is Zach Weigel. Zach Weigel in the number 89 goes 14th quickest on his opening lap at a 13.131, 13.131 for Zach Weigel. 14th up at Tulare, 13th and an 8th place finish up at Merced. Comes around lap number 2. Better, 11th quick at a 12.967, 1:29.67 seconds for Zach Weigel. Mechanical issue during dirt draft hot laps. Now the car rolling at speed here in Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. Carter Sarf out of Mason City, Illinois. Goes 15 quick on his opening lap of the Bioman Motorsports. Abe.com Smart Machine Tools. Stanton powered Spike chassis number 31. Again, picked up the quick qualifying time up at Merced. Backed that up with a 5th place finish in A feature number 1. A feature number 2, a little bit of a problem, and up with the 24th place finish. Comes around lap number 2, 10th quick at a 12.869. 12869 seconds, so an improvement second time around up into the top 10 for Carter Sarf. Out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the JBL IWX Mobile 1 Curb Breaker Speedway Total Link Chassis KKM Curb Agajania number 67. This is Ryan Sims. Ryan Sims, 9th quick in his opening lap at a 12.840, 12840 seconds for the Oklahoma City, Oklahoma driver. 10th up at Tulare, a 10th at Merced, and a 10th in round number 2. So trying to improve. He jumps to 3rd quick here in lap number 2, a 12.579, 12579 seconds. Ran 13th here 1 year ago behind the wheel of the number 67 machine. So he jumps up into the top 3. Corey Day out to the Speedway now out of Clovis, California. Java the Durst, Sander Engineering, Four Seas Construction, Bullabye Spike, FK number 4. Lap number 1 for Corey Day, going to be 12th quick at a 12.916, 12916 seconds. Picked up the win in A feature number 1 up at Merced, a 17th place finish, in A feature number 2. Unfortunately, problems on track, sidelining the driver of the number 4. Comes around lap number 2, is better, 9th quick at a 12.779, 12779 seconds for Corey Day. Out of Franklin, Indiana, the Curb Records IWX Mobile 1 Walker Filtration Speedway Total Link Chassis number 67K. This is Emerson Axum. Emerson Axum in the number 67K. 11th quick on his opening lap at a 12.828, 12828 seconds. Ran second here in 2021, backed that up in 2023. Comes around lap number 2, a little bit slower, 12.867. Lap number 1, a 12.828. Will be the best attempt for Emerson Axum, currently 11th. Out of Bakersfield, California, Marantha Gardening and Landscaping, RPM Esslinger Spike Chassis number 4B. This is Brent Twitty. Brent Twitty in the number 4B, a 12.996, and problems. Over in turns 1 and 2, loose wheel, you picked a fine time to leave me. So the Maranatha Gardening and Landscaping number 4B. Wearing blisters in them heels, trying to keep that car from going for a wicked ride. So he did complete one lap at a 12.996. And here on the FloRacing replay, taking off into turns at 1 and 2, and man, the left rear making its way off of the number 4B. And I believe Drake York down with a quick update before we get back underway.
Indeed, Brian, we just got the left rear down here, and you can kind of see, oh boy, that's still a little hot, but you can kind of see where it broke here on the left rear, and we're going to let the officials take that one away. But just to give you a good idea of how that one broke, and no matter how you cut it, Brian, not something you want to happen on the race car. So good news is Brent Twitty is off the racetrack A-OK.
Indeed, the good news out of that is it was the left side, not the right. So the car able to just go into a little bit of a slide and keep from getting upside down, but that spiral fracture on the rear axle So the track clear. The next driver on track comes to you out of Cloverdale, Ohio, driving the JFM, HP Enterprises, Lambert Motorsports, Chevrolet XXX number 55. This is Abby Holbein. Abby Holbein in the number 55. First trip out here to the Bakersfield Speedway for the driver of the number 55. Normally see here in competition with the USAC Midwest Speed D2 Midget Series. See how she does here on her opening lap as she'll make her way off at turn number 4, around to the white flag, and she'll be 23rd quick at a 13.599, 13.599 seconds for the driver of the number 55. She'll wheel her way back into turns 3 and 4. Dance to the front end around just a little bit. Lap number 2, an improvement to 21st quick at a 13.456, 13.456 seconds for Abby Holbein. Tanner Thorson on track now at a Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Driver the Trent Shoring, Rodella Fabrication, FK Rod Ends, Ed Pink Power and Link Chassis, Tom Malloy owned, number 25M. Tanner Thorson 8th quick in his opening lap at a 12.774, 12774 seconds. 3 career starts in USAC midget competition here at Bakersfield. Finished 3rd in 2017, 7th in 2020. And his last feature event started in 2021 with a 4th place finish. Slower lap number 2, 13.032. Lap number 1, a 12.774 for Tanner Thorson, currently puts him 8th. At Locust Grove, Oklahoma, your current USAC national points leader, driver the PristineAuction.com, NOS Energy Drink, Toyota Racing Development, CB Industries, Speedway Toyota Spike Chassis number 86. This is Dason Pursley. Dason Pursley in the number 86. Twelfth quick on his opening lap at a 12.803. Lap number 2, a little bit slower, 13.167. So Dason Pursley, 12th in the number 86. At speed onto the back straightaway now at Avon, California. Driver the NOS Energy Drink, EnviroFab, MPV Express, RMS Racing, Toyota Spike Chassis number 2. This is Justin Grant. Justin Grant in the 2. 13.001, 19th quick currently for Justin Grant. 6 career USAC midget starts here at Bakersfield. 3 top 5s. He was 3rd in 2021 as well as 2023. A little bit slower. Lap number 2, 13.073. 13.001. Lap number 1, currently 19th for Justin Grant. Gavin Miller on track now at Allentown, Pennsylvania, piloting the Sound Gear, Toyota Racing Development, Mobile One, Curb Records, Ibach, KKM, Curb Agajanian, and Link Chassis number 97. Miller on lap number 1, 2nd quick at a 12.436, 12436 seconds for Gavin Miller. 2 starts in USAC National Midget Competition here at Bakersfield. 13th in 2022, finished 21st in 2023. Lap number 2, slower, 12.661. Stand on his opening lap, 2nd quick at a 12.436. So they've gotten close, but nobody so far has been able to take away the track record held by Cannon McIntosh, as right now Caden Sorelli in the number 32. Out to the Speedway out of Stockton, California, driving the All-Pro Coatings Tiltac SR11X Spike Chassis number 32. Gregson TJ Smith out of Fresno, California, behind the wheel of the number 32 here tonight. In the All-Pro Coatings number 32 machine, 14.021 on his opening lap. Lap number 2, slower, 14.107 against Smith in 32. Caleb Bryson at speed now at Muskogee, Oklahoma, the Indy Power Sports, Mission Roofing, AP Driver Development, Southern Pacific Farms, LSI, the Autoram, Stanton Spike, Abacus Racing number 58. Bryson, lap number 1, 29th on the field, a 14.132 seconds for Caleb Bryson. Best finish at 12th in 2022 here at Bakersfield in USAC National Midget Competition. Brings around lap number 2. Better by 1 to a 13.558 and 28th quick for Caleb Bryson. Again, Carson Macedo is the one they're all chasing at a 12.380. 12.380, the current quick qualifying time. Set by Carson Macedo, and the next driver on track is out of Sutter, California. Draw the Mouvet Trucking, Indy Custom Stone, Factory QRC, Prime 47, Southern Pacific Farms, number 57. This is Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey, 22nd quick on his opening lap at 13.041, 13041 seconds for the driver of the number 57. Fifth at Tulare, a fourth and a third at Merced. Two-time winner here at Bakersfield in 2018 and 2023. Lap number 2 a little bit slower, 13.071. Lap number 1's the one he'll stand on, 13.041. 22nd for Logan Seavey. Gail Drake at Collinsville, Oklahoma, the Ibach Toyota, PageKC.com, KKM Give Back Classic. Speedway Total Link chassis number 97K onto the Speedway. 12th quick at a 12.783. 12783 seconds for the driver of the number 97. Coming off the 13th place finish up at Merced. Ooh, look out. Big save over into turns 3 and 4. Comes around lap number 2. He will be slower at a 12.849. 12.783. Lap number 1 for Gail Drake. The Micro Ace out to the Speedway at a Spring Branch, Texas. Driven the Banks Power, AMSOIL, Stanton SR11 Link Chassis, Rockwell Security, Mount Stout Motorsports number 19. This is Alex Karpowitz. Alex Karpowitz in the number 19. 31st quick in his opening lap at a 13.620. Regular competitor in a Dirt 2 Media National Open Wheel 600 competition. Made his USAC National debut up at the BC39 at the dirt track at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Brings it around lap number 2. Better 27th quick at a 13.260. 13260 seconds for Alex Karpowitz. As that will wrap up Honest Abe Roofing qualifying. The driver qualifying in 5th tonight was Ronnie Gardner. 4th was Ryan Timms. 3rd was Buddy Kofoid. 2nd was Gavin Miller. And your quick qualifier comes to you out of Lemoore, California. The Complete Parts and Equipment, Tarleton & Sons Empire, Speedway Toyota King Chassis number 99 AU. Race fans, give him a hand, Carson Macedo. So waiting on Carson Macedo to make his way out to the Speedway. He will head down to the infield. Christy Bemis going to be getting a word with him here in just a moment. Third time in his career that Carson Macedo has topped Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifying with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. A 12.380. And again, just off of that track record, a 12.347. So Cannon McIntosh holds on to it for another year. Last time he was your Honest Abe Roofing Quick Qualifier, 2021, up at Merced. Richie Murray, the provider of all facts, knowledge, and statistics when it comes to USAC racing, providing me the information. Thank you. He has made his way down to the apron of the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to get a word with Christy Bimbis, but give him a hand, Carson Macedo. Your quick qualifier down to Christy.
Thank you, Brian. Carson Macedo going to pick up his first Honest Abe Roofing Fast Qualifying Award of the 2024 season with the USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midget Series. And Carson, the car stepped out on you just a little bit on lap number 1 down there in turn number 2. How focused did you have to be to nail down lap number 2?
Yeah, I can't believe we're quick time after that first lap. I didn't feel confident at all coming to the white, but we're able to put a really good lap together. I think that's a testament to these guys, Sean Dyson, Cole Macedo, KJ Snow. They're working really hard. They freed me up a little bit after hot laps. I was nervous. I biked up and almost stuck in the fence. I came in and was begging for them to free it up, and they did a great job and gave me something that was very drivable and nice to get around there. So huge thank you to Sean and Felicity Dyson for bringing all this stuff out here from Australia. Car's really fast, got a lot of speed. Hopefully I can keep up with it.
You're working with a team who doesn't race midgets full-time. You don't race midgets full-time, of course. I'm assuming that, of course, you expect to be competitive with this team when you come to this Western Swing with the USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midget Series. But primary goal is most likely to have fun. When you come out of the gate swinging, picking up a win at Tulare, picking up an Honest Abe Roofing Fast Qualifying Award here at Bakersfield Speedway, does the bar begin to shift a little bit?
I think winning's fun, so we always like to win. We like to do well, and setting quick time is obviously a goal of ours as well. So I think that having fun is easy when you're doing it with your buddies. My brothers, obviously one of my best friends, my buddy Sean Dyson brought his stuff all the way over here from Australia, and we're longtime friends. I race for him over there, and I consider him and his family like family to me. So KJ Snow, another buddy of mine, helping us. He's got a great attitude and works really hard. So it feels good to reward him with a fast lap, and hopefully we can keep up that good work throughout the rest of the night.
Carson Macedo continues this exceptional stretch he's having here with the USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midget Series on this Western Swing out in California. He picks up tonight's Honest Abe Roofing Fast Qualifying Award for the November Classic at Bakersfield Speedway.